Yo, what's up guys, Nasdaq here, and today in the video we will have a quick look at all the important callouts on Dust 2, and probably I'm going to make this like a series for all the maps in the current competitive map pool, because as you can imagine, if you're new to CS, or if you really suck at CS, like the easiest way to improve is to learn all the important callouts, because this is something you can help your team with a lot, because you can give accurate information about where the enemies are, and even though if you don't hit anything, you can at least provide the correct information to your team, right? So that's why learning all the callouts for at least the most important positions is very important if you play competitive, face it, premier, whatsoever, and it's something that helps you improve equally on your T side and on your CT side, right? Because if you're playing T side, you need to be able to call to your team where the people are holding, on which positions they are standing, like the CTs, right? And on the CT side, you may also want to give information if you're playing a retake scenario, if you're holding down a rush or whatsoever. You want to give the positions of the enemies, so that's why you definitely need to learn all the important callouts. And in that sense, I would say let's just jump right in and let's. Alright, so we are going to start at T-spawn. This whole part here is considered T-spawn. Probably even this football field, you know, when you're hanging out here, it's mandatory to play a round of FIFA. Yeah, basically all this is called T-spawn usually. So then you have T-spawn car. This is T-ramp. So sometimes this, by the way, is also called T-plat or T-plateau. Yeah, then we have T-ramp. We have outside tunnels. This whole area is called outside tunnels. Then we have here, of course, tunnels, which is divided in upper tunnels. This is this whole area. And then you have lower, which is this area, which connects tunnels to mid. And then some people also further define this part here as tunnel stairs, if they are in this area, right? Holding from here, something like this, right? Tunnel stairs or lower. It depends also on the people you play with, the elo you play with, the region you play in. But yeah, at least know that this is upper and this is lower, so you can give correct information to your team. From upper tunnels, we can run here out and we go into B. Then we have this corner first here, which is, it depends also again on the region. Some like to call it dock, some call it close, some will just say left close when you push out, right? And then you know one guy is standing in this corner. On the other side, we have boost, this is usually called boost. We have car, of course, and this corner, cubby, whatever here is called closet, B closet. So B car, B closet, B boost, then you can say close tunnels or dock, whatsoever, and then this whole area is called fence. From here we can push onto B plat or B plateau. This here is back plat, where usually the orb is holding into tunnels or posting onto window or whatsoever. And in front here of the plateau we have big box, or usually it's called big box, some call it white box, but whatever you call it, people will know that you mean this one, yeah? Either if it's if you call it white box or big box. And then we have, of course, here a double stack on B side. Then we have default, this is also here the default plant, right? So therefore this area here is called default double stack, and this area is called backside. Yeah, so this is mainly everything for B. Then we have, of course, here the entry to be from mid is window or doors. So it also depends, you know. Yeah, this is B doors, B window, and then we have, of course, tunnel. Like this, the only three choke points where you can go B from. Outside of B, we have, of course, B boxes. This one is usually called B boxes, and then we have here on the other side of the window we have scuff or scaffolding, because of the scaffolding, of course, right? And from here we can go into window. If we go down here, the ramp, like towards CT spawn, we have this part here, which is usually called CT mid, right? Like all this you can call CT mid, and then maybe from here you start calling outside B or whatsoever. But even if you call, like, if they're here and you call CT mid, like everyone will know that they have to look in like this area here for the enemy, right? From here we can go into CT spawn, right, from B, and push through on the other side. Yeah, CT spawn. Then we have here, of course, short boost. Like nowadays you don't need to boost anymore, you can jump on this completely by yourself, but some of you may remember that in the past you needed to boost with one other guy here to be on short fast. And this corner here, also to let you know, is called elevator. I don't know if people actually call this out when someone's standing here, or if they will just say someone's cross or someone's CT, whatsoever. But if you want to give precise information when someone's in this corner, you can say elevator. Yeah, and of course short boost. And then we have here, like, this part is called cross, or A cross, whatever you want to call it. It's basically because this is the part where you cross from long to side. Talking about long, maybe let's continue there from T-spawn. So if we go T-spawn and we move over here, we have here outside long, and we can call this outside long car. But T-spawn car, like, they know, like, because there's also car, and in the corner from B plat is, I don't know if you saw it or know it, but there's also a car, right? So yeah, or you can call double doors car. Anyways, this part here for you important to know is that this is outside long, right? Then we go here into long doors, which is also called double doors because of, well, kind of obvious, right? Yeah, so we have long doors, double doors, whatsoever. Pushing out from doors, we go into blue because of the container, right? So this area here you can call blue if someone's hiding here. And then we move forward. Then we have here this area, cubby, whatsoever, is called side pit. Then we have here, of course, like pit, right? And then we have here pit plateau, like the elevated part. Here, this corner is usually called long corner, so is something that you need to know, because if someone says I'm going to smoke corner, they're talking about this corner, right? And then we basically progress from here into long. So all this area you will usually you will usually call long, like up until maybe here or here. You have car, long car, or a car. Usually you will just say long car. And then again here we are at cross, right? And then we move up towards a ramp. So this area is called a ramp because, also again, like, kind of obvious because of the ramp, right? If someone's holding here on top, you will usually call this barrels. I know nowadays it's like, I don't know, sandbags or grain bags, whatsoever. But yeah, now it used to be in the old versions of CS, it used to be barrels, and the callout stayed. So this is barrels. And then we have here, also pretty memorable because of the cool graffiti. We have goose. Like if someone is playing in this area, you will call goose. If someone is playing like here, you will probably call barrels. and if someone's playing here, you will probably call ramp, right? Moving on, we have of course a side, a default or side whatsoever. Exactly, and then we have you can call this double box and this single box, like a double, a single. Like it depends also if the people know it or not, depending on the region, the elo, etc. But yeah, moving on, we have here ninja or elbow. Like I think most people will just call it ninja, and if you call it ninja, everyone knows that someone is hiding, probably in that corner, but maybe in that area, you know. Then we have here a plateau. Basically this whole area you can call plateau, and like the corner, as I say, you can call ninja. Moving on, here we have short, or you can say shortcut, whatever, like the catwalk. Like it's kind of complicated because usually this area here, right, is called catwalk. So if someone's going here and you call this catwalk, maybe the mid player is watching there or whatsoever, you know. Like just be careful if your teammates know this as catwalk, otherwise just call short or shots pushing, shots coming, shots whatsoever, you know. But worst case is you call it short and still everyone knows the enemy's short, right? So from here we have, yeah, as I said, short, and then we have short stairs, like also kind of obvious because of the stairs, right? And then we have here also short, like this is also just called short. Yeah, and then as I already said, we have here catwalk, which is like the entry of short, where you enter from top mid. Like imagine you're the T and you want to enter short, then you enter through catwalk, right? And then you push up cat, you push up short stairs, and then you push out and go for the plant. Easy peasy. Moving on to mid, let's go from T again. We have first thing is this cubby here, which is called suicide. Then from suicide we push out towards mid. This corner here, it depends how you will call it. Like from CT side you can either say right side mid, right? Or some call it green because of yeah, the green wall nowadays, and this and this and this. Like they kind of managed to keep the theme. So yeah, you can call this green. Most people will know, like especially the older CS players will know what you mean. But otherwise, you can just call right side top mid or something like this, right? Moving on, we have barrels, mid barrels, top mid barrels, whatsoever. And we have palm. Nowadays it's like a telephone pole whatsoever, but it used to be in the older versions of CS, it used to be a palm, and I think even in CSGO it was a palm, no? Yeah, so however you can call this palm, you can call this top mid barrels, you can call this green or right side top mid. And this here is then just this here is just like top mid, right? Like this area. And then if you don't enter cat but you go mid, you have here Xbox, which is called Xbox basically because the old versions of CS, like in the very early versions, I think in 1.6, maybe also Source, but in 1.6 for sure, like there was like this nails like Xing on the box, so and that's why it got the name Xbox. Also very important thing to know, like how to smoke it off, so you can push through cat and get protected from it, but this is a topic for another video. Then here we have mid doors, also very important that you know this, and then behind mid doors we are in CT mid again, right? Let me think really quick if I got everything, because it's a lot, I know, but maybe this cubby, you can say close mid doors if someone's hiding here, right, or behind doors, and then we basically covered everything. If I forgot something, please put it in the comments, and otherwise have a good one, and see you in the next video. Peace.